What is your name?
Jarcel Pacania.
Okay, Jarcel Pacania. What is your marital status?
Married.
Married. So how many children you have?
One child.
One child. Is she a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl. How old is she?
3 years old.
3 years old. Okay. How old are you?
25 years old.
When was your birth date?
November 21, 1993.
21 of November 1993. Okay. What is your height and your weight?
5'2" height and 50 kilogram.
5'2" and 50 kilogram. Okay. You got a 3 years old daughter. So who look
Yes.
after your daughter when you come here in Malaysia to work?
My mother,
Oh, your mother. How old is your mother?
55 years old.
55. So did you ask permission to your mother that you come here in Malaysia to work?
Of course, I asked and permission of my mother and my family also, my husband.
Okay. What is the...
after children?
Oh, yeah. You have a husband, right?
Yes, I have.
What is the work of your husband?
If she's big size, then
Promodizer.
interview her for
Promodizer. So, did you ask permission to your husband that you come here in Malaysia to work?
Yes, ma'am, I asked.
Okay, Jarcel, can you please show me your finger? Put your hand like that, like this. A bit higher. A bit higher. I want to see all your finger. How about the other side? Okay. I think you are strong. So you ask permission to your mother and to your husband that you will come here in Malaysia to work?
Yes, ma'am.
And they allow you to come here?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you read these 3 letters?
P, J, and L.
PJL. So you try to remember these 3 letters because after a while I will ask you again. I want to test your memory if you are forgetful or not.
Okay.
What is your educational level?
High school graduate.
High school graduate. How many years in high school?
4 years.
4 years.
2009, 2000. Yeah, 4 years.
So you finish your 4 years in high school,
Yes.
So how about your working experience? Do you have a working experience overseas? Overseas.
No.
How about in Philippines?
Philippines, I have.
Where in Philippines?
Cebu City, Talisay, Cebu City.
Okay, in Cebu. How long
Okay.
you work in Philippines?
For domestic,
As
2
a-
years.
As a domestic helper, 2 years.
2 years.
For from what year to what year?
2012 to 2014.
2012 to 2014. Okay, 2 years. What was your job as a domestic helper in Philippines? Can you describe what is your job? What was your job before in Philippines?
I take care an 8 years old child.
8 years old child. Okay. What was
Yes.
your job in taking care of this 8 years old child? Can you specify what was your job? How you take care this 8 years old child?
Okay, ma'am. I feed her. I shower her. I change her clothes. I bring her to the school. And after when she finish her study, I go and pick up her in the school.
Oh, you bring
And I
her to school.
Yes.
So you bring her to school. Did the mom, you ride a car with your mom or you ride a jeepney or a
No.
bus?
I ride a jeepney. I only ride a jeepney.
Oh, you ride only a jeepney with the child. Okay.
Yes.
So, if we can find you here an employer to look after child or children, do you think you can do the job?
Yes, I can do.
You can do. It's the same. Some employer, they need somebody to look after their child and need somebody to bring the child to the school and pick the child, then
Yes.
change the clothing, prepare all the things for the school, cook for the child. So do you think
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can do the job?
Yes, I can do, ma'am.
If
For
you-
almost 2 years, I can do that.
If you take care a child or a children or a baby, you must to be responsible, you know. I
Yes.
think you know that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you a responsible type of girl?
Yes, I am responsible, ma'am.
Okay, so your experience is look after a child, a 8 years old child.
Yes, ma'am.
Is she a girl?
Yes, she's a girl.
She's a girl. So you expect. How about household work? Did you do also household work while you taking care of this 8 years old child?
Yes, ma'am. I do household work and cooking also.
Oh, you also do the cooking, huh? So you do household work. It means you know already how to clean the house, sweeping, mopping,
Yes, ma'am.
and everything, huh? You know, huh? And cooking,
Yes, ma'am.
what food you know how to cook?
Philippine food.
Philippine food, huh? So do you like cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
You like, huh? So if the employer will teach you how to cook, are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am. I am willing.
You're willing to learn. Let's say if the employer give you a recipe book, can you cook through the recipe book? From the recipe book?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because I think you understand English and you can read also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So why you choose Malaysia to work? And why you want to work in Malaysia?
I want to work in Malaysia to earn money for the future of my child and to help my family here in the Philippines.
Okay, that's a very good reason. Then why you choose Malaysia to work?
Because Malaysia is the same as here in the Philippines, the climate, the person.
Yeah, the people here are very good. They are
Yes.
very kind. We can assure you that our employer here are all very good, but you must to be good also, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have an employer here. They need somebody to look after a child, so you can do the job, ah.
Okay, ma'am.
So when you come here in Malaysia, will you bring your handphone?
No, ma'am.
No, you can bring your handphone also, but strictly not allowed to use the handphone during working time, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
You can bring your handphone because you need also to communicate to your family, to your daughter, to your husband, but you are not allowed to use the handphone during working time.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you agree on that?
I agree, ma'am.
Yeah, you can use your handphone maybe at night after your work, but don't use so long after you don't have enough sleep. You cannot work after the day. You
Okay,
cannot
ma'am.
work. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you come here in Malaysia, you have a once a week rest. If the employer will ask you to work during your off day and they will pay you, are you okay on that? Are you okay on that? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hello?
I will tell you again, okay? If your employee, when you come here in Malaysia to work, you got a once a week rest. But some employer, they are very busy and they ask you to work on your off day, but they will pay you. Are you okay on that?
Yes, ma'am. It's okay.
It's okay. If you work hard, if you're hard working here and you work with your off day, you can earn more money.
Yes, ma'am.
So are you clear on that about the handphone and the off day?
Yes, ma'am. It is clear.
Clear, huh? So here we have three kinds of employer: Indian, Chinese, and Malay. So can you work with an Indian employer?
Yes, ma'am.
How about Malaysian?
Yes, ma'am.
Malaysian is a Muslim, okay?
Muslim, yes. Yes, ma'am.
So no problem with you, If
No.
you can work Indian or Chinese or a Malay. So do you know how long is your contract here in Malaysia?
I know, ma'am. It's 2 years.
So can you assure me and promise me that you will finish your contract and you will not give any problem?
Yes, ma'am.
You promise, You sure,
Yes,
Are you mentally prepared to come in Malaysia to work?
Yes, ma'am. I am prepared now.
You prepare, So, let's say if you are happy to work here and your employer is happy with you, are you willing to work for more than 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
You're willing,
Yes, ma'am.
So, child, you have experience. So, let's say if the employer got 2 children, is it okay with you? 2 or 3 children, taking 3 children, 2 children?
If well, is it okay? Okay. It's okay, ma'am.
It's okay, Do you have experience to look after old people?
Yes, I have an experience of assisting a different kind of customers.
Oh, customers. So, what is your work now there in Philippines?
Promodizer.
Oh, promodizer is mean sales lady.
Yes.
So, how about taking old people? You have experience or you don't have?
I have.
Oh, how old is the old people?
45.
Oh, 45 is not so old.
So 50.
So,
Ba?
how about, are you willing to learn to look after old people?
Yes, ma'am.
You're willing to learn, but you don't have experience,
Yes, ma'am.
So, if you take care of old people, you must have to have a long patience.
Patient.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's the same. You cook for them,
Yes.
change their clothing, bring them to shower. So you willing to learn,
Yes, ma'am.
So if the employer have a pets, a cat or a dog, do you mind to look after pets, feed the pets?
Yes,
Or
ma'am.
shower
I
the
already take good care of pets when
Yes,
I'm working in 2 years in domestic healthcare in the
okay.
Philippines.
I see.
Yes.
What pets did your employer have in Philippines?
Dog.
Okay.
Dog.
So it's okay with you, no problem,
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know how to do hand washing? Because some employer, their clothing is expensive. They ask you to do hand wash. Do you know
Yes,
hand
ma'am, I
washing?
know.
You know,
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know? I think you know all the cleaning, like mopping, sweeping, wipe the
Yes,
table. You know all that,
I already do that, ma'am. We're here in the Philippines.
Okay. Are you afraid to be alone in the house? Because some employer, they working and the children or the child go to school and you alone
Yes.
in the house to do your work. Are you afraid?
No, ma'am.
No, So, but if you are, even you alone in the house, you must to do your work
Yes,
honestly,
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to obey rules and follow the instruction of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
No, Can you promise me not to bring any friend or relative inside your employer house?
Yes, ma'am. I promise.
Yes, Can you eat vegetarian food?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, okay, Do you know how to use electrical appliances like vacuum cleaner, microwave oven, rice cooker, washing machine? Do you know how to operate?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, But if you don't know, you can ask the mom. Mom, can you please teach me how to operate this washing machine? Then the mom will teach you, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Are you afraid of the height? Let's say the employer asks you to clean the ceiling fan or the window. You need a small chair or a small ladle to clean. Are you afraid of the height?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, can you tell me something about yourself? If I am your employer here, what will you tell me so that I will select you?
I am honest, ma'am, hardworking, and responsible.
Honest,
And
hardworking. Okay, what else?
And I am willing to obey the rules and follow the instructions of my employer.
Okay, that's very important, You must follow the
Yes, ma'am.
instruction of the employer. Don't fight to the employer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me the three letter that I show you?
PGL.
PJL. Okay, I think your memory is very good. Okay, I want you to do a bit of mathematics.
Okay.
Can you answer this?
35.
35, okay. How about this one? The second one?
43.
No, the second one, the second.
Oh, minus 28, then 15. 13.
Okay, I think your mathematics is very good. Kaya, do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. I think you did your interview very well. We will try to find you an employer, okay? But you must to wait because the processing
Yes.
is more than 2 months. Can you wait? Are you sure you will not change your mind?
Yes, ma'am. I can wait, ma'am.
Can wait, you sure? Okay, Jarcel, thank you so much.
Thank you so much too, ma'am.